So be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound, please. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body and observe head to toes and say Suapatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and develop your tranquility state. And then later, observe the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within each and every sensation arise, followed by the inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. Following my words mentally, relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax all abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. Bring your attention to the lower part of your body. Observe the sensation, low or high, Just see heat, tightness, heaviness, whatever the sensation, get a mental note. Don't try to react to it or don't touch it. Just let it be. And your lower back area. Bring your attention to your upper back and shoulders. Slowly bring attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So now allow your inhalation, exhalations to happen itself. And when it happens, recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Recognize it through the sensation. Don't visualize, don't think about it. Don't try to make anything happen the way you want. Just observe and recognize. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation, knowingly. This is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end. Also be aware about the length and the depth of the each and every inhalation, exhalation. Some inhalation may become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. Just keep your attention only to the sensation and see the change. Recognize the change. So, whatever you experience, don't react to anything. Just get into the bottom of experience and see the change happening moment by moment. Bring your attention to your body and observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this with clear intention. Mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. to all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, far away in a village, there was a man used to do laundry. This story happened in India. So this man collect all the cloth around the city and go to river and wash. So then the king gave him a piece of land. This land is for you. And he start to make a boundary and put a wall around that land and not allow anyone to come into that, believing this is mine. So even no any animals come. Nothing, even the bird cannot go over his house. He tried to bring them down. He became so attached with this piece of land. And then what happened? He had a place. He always go to the river to wash cloth. And then the people didn't go to that place. Why? Because from the whole village, and he carry all the cloth to that place, and he takes so much time to wash it. And then people don't want to go to that place and have a bath. Then he thought, oh, this piece of place, it is belong to me because no one come, and it is my place. Now he start to hold a part of the river also. But the people didn't go there because of another reason. Why? Because he collected all the cloth and all the dirt is going to be there. So then one day, suddenly, there was a gold rain happened. Gold. And he came out and looked everywhere gold. And he thought, oh, this piece of land belongs to me. No one can come here. And thought, oh, I have a place where I wash cloth. And whatever the gold there, that also belong to me. So it is better first I go there and collect that and come home. So what he did, he ran to the place, By the time he reached to that place, all the gold gone. Somebody took it. And then he turned back and started to come home. When he came home, all the gold gone. So in Hindi, it say, na ghar ka, na ghat ka. That's mean neither home nor there. So remember, when you too attach to something, even for a little thing, that little thing that start to multiply, and whatever that attachment make you blind, and even you start to lose that also, and everything will go away. Even that there is a gold rain, you will not going to find something for you. There's nothing wrong with the outside world. It's because of deeper our attachment. So remember, when you like something, always remember, na ghar ka, na ghat ka. So don't lose the moment that you have. So whatever they are, have a contentment. Be happy with it. That is a way that you can nourish yourself, and when you become matured, and little by little, you will understand. In this world, whatever come to our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, remember, you are not entitled to anything in this world. That is the truth. But the babies think the whole world around them entitled to them. And there's no, when it comes to you, there's no any special privilege or any special treatment you own and you deserve, thinking it should come to me like this way. It's not like that. So then whatever happen, learn to accept it. So when you are in this path of spirituality, or developing and nourishing, cultivating your mind, heart, cultivating your life, there is always you have a opportunity to select something. You have a choice when something happens. So what is that choice? The wisdom or war? Always remember, whatever come to your life, when in day-to-day life around you, whatever happen, always there is something that you can select. You can go for a war, or you can find the wisdom. So then in the Buddha's path, as the followers of the Buddha, as the followers of the Dhamma, and as a part of the community of this Sangha, as a practitioner of this Vipassana, remember, we are not going to take the path of the war. We always go with the path of the wisdom. It is a conscious decision. Through this samsaric journey, knowingly or unknowingly, because of many other reasons, sometimes we used to select the war, thinking we can win. But when you go to the war with your all sensual pleasures, or the perception that we receive, no matter what, it doesn't matter what is good or bad or whatever, even with the environment, your lifestyle, when you go to the war, it's always you become a loser. But when you're going to lose something like that way, you don't see it. Then we sometimes hold the lose. We defeat ourselves, but at the same time, that losing deeper inside, we hold it as a victory. That is what itself in this samsaric journey, it's kind of like the ignorance that we develop. Sometimes have you seen, like as children, in our young age, sometimes when we play cards or sometimes when we play with others, there are some, friends, they are smart to cheat. And then somehow they know to bring the winning part to their side. And then everybody become happy. Oh, we won the game, we won the game. See, you lose already, but you hold that lose as a victory. It happens in day-to-day life also, with our sensual pleasures, with this world. And sometimes deeply we lose everything. We lose mostly our inner peace, tranquility state, inner wisdom. We lose that everything. We fail. We defeat ourselves deeper inside, knee down, and we have to bend all our joints in front of that game. But still, we sometimes hold that defeat as a victory. Never go with the war deeper inside you. Never struggle with anything. If there is a struggle come, as soon as possible, find a way to exit. It doesn't matter whatever you lose. Don't count on that. Why? As I mentioned, you are not entitled to anything. So then there is nothing to lose. You are already free. That is the wisdom you have to understand. You are already the epicenter of this entire universe. You don't need to look for any other direction in this universe. So you already come with the peace, your peace inherent in you. So then recognizing that and going to bring the light to your life. But mostly what happening? We start to think this is mine, I want this, I want that, or like that. We struggling, fighting. We go to the war. We always like to win. But end of the day, what will happen? That the winning part we hold itself going to sabotage us. And that is itself create the samsara. So then, how we can get out of it? There is a sutta called Salla Sutta. Salla means the tool has a sharp edge. So, when something happens, if you are not mindful, if you not develop the wisdom in you, there are two kinds of pain. One is physical pain. Another one is mental pain. So if somebody stab you and push you with some kind of very sharp tool, you get the physical pain. And then not only that, if you're not aware about the pain, if you don't know the physical pain properly, clearly, what will happen? You're going to get a mental pain also. Then You gain the second hit itself by yourself. It is you are the one who selecting it. You are the one who inviting to it. So whatever happen in this physical world, once you start to hold by mind, it is start to multiply. And there is no way to escape from it. And even the physical pain disappear, what will happen? Mentally, what you hold, it going to be with you. You come with it and it become you itself sometimes. So then the pain come out of the sensation. And the sensation itself is change. So that's why when it comes to contemplating the pain or the sensation, you recognize that. So once you start to recognize that there is a word called manasikara. Manasikara. Manasikara is mean. And the first one you have to recognize Shrutava. There is a Pali word called Shrutava. Though the Shrutava means the listener. And another word called Manasikara. So thinking and Manasikara, there is a little different. So the thinking means you bring your past experience, and using that past experience, you try to analyze the present moment. Using your past experience, you try to analyze your present moment is thinking. But Manasikara is different. Manasikara means you listen or you read something, and out of what you read or listen, you start to investigate on it. Not thinking what you already have, because what you already have not enough for you to get out of this. If it is enough, you are not here like this. It doesn't matter your conventional life, it doesn't matter your spiritual life. So what we already know is not enough to tackle this life. That's why we again and again and again go with it. So then we need some new knowledge. That's why the Buddha came and taught us. So that's why you have to learn the Dhamma. But when you learn the Dhamma, this is the mistake we does. And you go and you watch the many Dhamma talks, and maybe you read the Tripitaka, and maybe you follow documentaries, many other articles. This is what mistake we do. So when you read something, when you hear something, as example, you heard completely new, brand new word. And then you try to understand it. To understand that, if you try to think with your old past experience, that the new word you learn, not going to be new word for you. It's deeply psychological. You have to understand that it's a kind of like a flux, interconnected this each other, and you have to be so sharp to recognize. That is why listening Dhamma is not allow us to go beyond this moment. Sometimes we again and again tangle with the same with things. Otherwise, the Dhamma is everywhere, available more than any other time today. But still, that our personal development not happening. The reason is Manasikara is different. Manasikara is what? When you learn the Dhamma, as example, when you learn a sutta, when you learn a word, rather than thinking of by your own experience, you have to cut off it, and then you have to go to the meaning of the word and accept it. But what the mistake we does? We learn something from the sutra or from a book or listening to something, and then we convert it to our thoughts. When it convert to your thoughts, that whatever you learn itself again become already what you, it's belong to the knowledge you already know. The thing is this, in the moment you become happy, that happiness is like you, because you gain something again to yourself, not you release from it. Again you collect something, again you collect every day. You like to listen something and collecting, but deeper in you, you have the same thing. But that's why when people went to Buddha, end of the sermon, and they attain to the enlightenment, and sometimes only one word or one line, listening to that, attain to the enlightenment. Or even maybe no words, just showing something, you know, attain to the enlightenment. Why it happened like that way? Because what we does in day-to-day life, whatever the experience come to us through our perception, we deeply convert it to our knowledge. But to drop our all the knowledge and you completely surrender to whatever the whatever the things you learn, and you completely go into it and look what it is going to transform you. So for that you have to have the newness. So that newness, have this newness, you have to let go what you have. It is not easy. So that's why you have to have the faith, and you have to trust the Buddha. You have to trust the Buddha's teaching. You have to trust the sutra. That trust is that confident doesn't come itself. So then you have to look about it. And another thing is, you deeply have to have the desire yourself to recognize it. That desire always happen. Mostly it happen when things go up and down. Why? Because that is where you're ready to let go whatever you already know. Because you know already. That's why I'd say when things go up and down, all the inside come outside. When things go up and down, all the inside come outside. So that is where you recognize that what you know doesn't work. But through this practice, before it happened to us, and we consciously drop our mind and go with the moment. So then remember, in day-to-day life, when you learn especially, you can learn anything, but don't convert it to your knowledge. Because then you understand it, the knowledge already what you have. So completely be empty. That's why they're saying, be hungry, be full. In Zen meditation, be hungry, be full. So because that it's kind of like opening you are ready to accept whatever it is. So then whenever you learn, so if you have the ability to drop your experience and see it completely newly, and not the way you want, but you completely surrender to it, and you start to look from the word point of view, and the from that side, and whatever the meaning, and you accept it. Rather than convert it to you, you accept it and you surrender to that meaning. So that way, what will happen little by little, little by little, you can gain the wisdom deeply to inside you. So in this Salleka Sutta, how this the pain that go to the mind and multiply it inside you. So when something happen, and if you hold it as mine, not knowingly, this pain change. And then what will happen then mentally, that whatever the pain that you hold start to give more pain rather than the physical. The physical pain going to happen to any human being. Even you are enlightened, the physical pain going to be there. No, it's belong to four elements. It's the worldly condition. You cannot get out of that. But when you attain to the enlightenment, you're not going to have any mental pain. Why? Because by mind, you're not going to hold this physical pain as yours. You recognize what is physical pain, you understand it, and you recognize it not going to be there forever. And when it happens, in that very moment, your mind become free from it. So, but if you don't know that mechanism, what will happen? You go again and again with something else. So then in that Salleka Sutta, Buddha explained this way. When any pain come to you, physical pain come, what happened? You hold it mentally. Remember this mechanism. When you are not that listen very carefully, or when you are not develop the manasikara means you deeply understand Dhamma as Dhamma, not converting it to yourself. So when something happened to you physically, what will happen if you are not develop the clarity in your mind regarding the pain? If you don't know what is pain, what will happen? You mentally hold it. So if you know, there's nothing to hold, because in that very moment, whatever happened, your mind going to be free from it. But when you don't know the mechanism, what will happen? Whatever the physical pain happen, you hold it by mind. When you hold it by mind, what is next? The next thing is the anger, not the pain. So then remember, if somebody get angry, there should be some pain inside their mind. Otherwise, there is no anger. Some pain, somehow, physically, and something, and they hold it by mind. And that mental pain, as a result of that mental pain, the very next thing is the anger. And when you are get angry, unhappy, sad, worry, what will happen? Then always you look for satisfaction. So then when you have the desires, what is the beginning point of that desire? Means the pain. When there is no pain, no desire. So it is a deeper connection, but in the surface level, you don't see it. Why people try to be happy? Why people look for satisfaction? Because deeply in their subconscious mind, they're afraid for this pain. They want to get out of it. There is something. They hold it and they cannot get out of that. And that's why mostly they go with all these sensual pleasures and bound to these desires in the world. So then what you have to do? because just stay away from things not going to work. But you have a power to take a conscious decision each and every moment. You can rescue your mind. So, and then in the beginning, remember, develop a gap, develop a gap to when you respond to your physical pain. That's why, as you know, when you're sitting or when you're fasting, when you do other things, so when you can do it, that doesn't mean you go to the war. You do it to develop the wisdom. By understanding, you do it. What is the understanding? It is not, this is my body, this is the different. That most of other, all the religions does, and this is the different with the Buddha's teaching. This is me. I can control my body. So because of that, I'm going to control this pain. Why? Because I am doing it. I am capable to do that. That is mostly like yoga or like many other traditions, with self. By self, you can conquer. You are everything. Tattvamasi, you are the universe. You are everything. And because of that, you can do anything. So self-centered. But what the Buddha say? Why you have, what when it comes to the pain here, you have so much pain. How you going to conquer it? How you going to develop the wisdom out of that pain? You recognizing this pain is not going to be forever. That pain happened because of the necessary conditions. And when the conditions change, the pain change. There is no such a thing called pain as solid, permanent, unchangeable. When you know that, knowingly that, when you observe this pain, you're going to see how it changes. That's why that we observe it. That's why we become mindful. Because once you see by yourself, it doesn't matter how hard, how it changed like a current. You recognize, you know yourself, it is changed. So then there's nothing to hold. See, out of the same pain, when you don't know it is change, what will happen? You will struggle with it. And you can build up the self out of the pain. And you then you get angry out of the pain. Then you look something to get out of the pain. And then you go with the sensual pleasures. But when you do meditation and when you observe, because without doing meditation, you cannot recognize it. That's why we practice it. That's why it's called manasikara. It is not by thinking yourself you try to understand. Without thinking, you observe and then you're going to see it. Seeing and recognition is totally 100% different thinking and understanding. Remember that. Observing and recognize, this is the major part in Buddha's teaching, and all other conventional knowledge going to go different way. This is the Theravada tradition. Fundamentally, we develop 2,600 years. That's why it go separately beyond the conventional knowledge. What is the method? Observing and recognizing. You don't need any knowledge-based background for that, to observe and recognize. If you are a human being, if your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind work properly, it doesn't matter. You didn't go to school even because of a rain. That's how in our countries we say, even for a rain, you never get into a school, but still, enlightenment is possible for you. What you need? Observing and recognizing what you observe. But mostly what we do, thinking and understanding, thinking and understanding. That's why we cannot get this. But the meditation is, that's why observing, take you there, observing, and help you to recognize. When you observe and recognize, you itself know what this is. And then that itself become wisdom. And because of that, you don't have mental pain. Because of that, when there is no mental pain, there is no anger, disappointment, unhappiness, fear, unsatisfaction. Because of that, your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind has no desire. Don't look anything. See how that you deeply calm down, how deeply you become settled down and tranquilize yourself. So then develop that method little by little. That is why when you have experience and you can go to war with this pain, and then you can put the balm and do thing, of course that's the physical pain. But I am the one who own this and I can do this. Thinking like that way, when you do it, it is you have a mental pain rather than this physical. Putting balm and doing things, bandage and this everything. Sometimes go to doctor and not because of this pain. Mostly you are afraid for your mental pain. That's why you mostly do that. But remember yourself, when you deeply observe and recognize, this pain become very limited only to the physical. Your mind, when the day comes for you to release your mind totally from this physical pain, that is the day you will get out of the anger. That is the day naturally there is no desire in you. That is the day you feel completely freedom in you. That is the day you will experience your liberation, transformation, or the bliss of Nibbana. So this practice for that path. So whenever you have opportunity, give your best and try. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ettavata cha ammi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. Bless you.